เมื่อแต่ละประเทศต้องหานักกีฬาที่เก่งที่สุดมาลงแข่งในศึกแห่งศักดิ์ศรีและทีมไทยต้องอยู่กลุ่มเดียวกับอาร์เจนตินาที่มีถ้วยแชมป์โลกอย่างเมสซี่และต้องเผชิญหน้ากับพีโดจากโปรตุเกสทีมไทยจะก้าวข้ามขีดจำกัดได้หรือไม่จะประกาศศักดาให้โลกเห็นได้หรือเปล่ายินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่เส้นทางการแข่ง eFootball World Cup 2024 ของ P14 ทีมชาติไทยและพบกับผมZzManทาง FIFAe ได้ประกาศทำทัวร์นาเมนต์ชิงแชมป์โลกที่จะแข่งในนามประเทศมีทีมเข้าร่วมชิงชัยกว่า 16 ชาติพร้อมกับเงินรางวัลกว่า $100,000 หรือประมาณ 3,500,000 บาททำให้ทีมชาติไทยต้องส่งนักกีฬาเข้าร่วมศึกลูกหนังครั้งนี้นั่นคือ P14 ที่เคยเป็นโปรเพลเยอร์ให้เทโลและ BG ปทุมโดยทีมชาติไทยอยู่กลุ่ม B ร่วมกับตัวตึงอย่างอาร์เจนตินาโปรตุเกสที่บอกว่าตึงเพราะแต่ละประเทศต้องใช้นักเตะของทีมชาติตัวเองถึงแม้จะมีการปรับค่าพลังเฉลี่ยให้เท่ากันแต่ความสามารถต่างๆก็แตกต่างกันอยู่ดีถ้าใครเคยเล่นก็จะรู้ดีว่า AI นักเตะทีมชาติไทยในเกมนี้มันโง่มากและในรอบกรุ๊ปสเตจเราอยู่กลุ่ม B ร่วมกับทีมตามภาพนี้เลยเป้าหมายคือต้องติดท็อป 4 เพื่อเข้ารอบ 8 ทีมสุดท้ายให้ได้และการแข่งในแมตช์แรกก็มาถึงช้างศึก P14 ทีมชาติไทยเจอกับแชมป์โลกอาร์เจนตินาถ้าเทียบกันปอนต่อปอนนักเตะไทยสู้อาร์เจนตินาไม่ได้แน่และการแข่งนี้จะถ่ายทอดสดพร้อมกัน4คู่จะตัดสลับไปมาแบบยับไม่ต่อเนื่องแต่ผมจะทำให้ดีที่สุดละกันนะฮะทีมชาติไทยชุดสีน้ำเงินตัดภาพมาอีกทีเราก็โดนแมสซี่ล่อเขาให้
A goal from the GOAT, it's Argentina.
Console, but is this player ID is so good, but only in those inside passes is where he can find those advantages he usually has.
ทีมชาติไทยโดนขึ้นนำก่อน1-0ในจังหวะต่อมาวัยรุ่นอาร์เจนได้ลูกเตะมุมแล้วต้องตั้งรับและรอจังหวะกำหมัดซัดหน้าคืน
Saw the Messi goal and it looks like luck for Argentina is going to continue chasing for more goals. We've seen it possible on mobile. You can score plenty. When evenly matched opponents come up against each other, it can often be a case of just one chance in a game will decide it. But Argentina say, you know what? Let's just try and score. Let's try and score loads of goals. I like that.
No, let's see. I mean, in front, it's not that easy. We see Thailand playing on red. One bar offensive trying to, to put some pressure on Lux 99, the man from Argentina. They had the chance to speak with him. Meanwhile, we were...
Thailand. P14, just before half-time, has gotten his revenge here. Wonderful double touch.
ธีรทรลากมาจากด้านซ้ายและตัดเข้าในบอลถึงชานรงค์ดับเบิลทัชซัดฉีกมุมเข้าไปตามตีเสมอ1-1มันในนาทีที่65ทั้งคู่สู้กันอยู่ที่กลางสนาม
Equalizing where it is only 25 minutes left and a potential goal could define the victory. We need it on the size.
Those minutes will tick down really quickly, as we've seen already on mobile in Group A. So much action, so much drama over there. Is there more twists in the tale in what has been a very late evening here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia?In this match, of course, Thailand won, Argentina won. The Thais having to come from behind after a Leo Messi goal.
และก็จบเกมเราตามตีเสมออาร์เจนตินา1-1แบ่งแต้มได้สำเร็จและในคู่ต่อไปช้างศึก P14 ทีมชาติไทยเจอกับพีโดโปรตุเกสเข้าไปในเกมการแข่งทีมชาติไทยชุดสีน้ำเงินถึงแม้ตัวผู้เล่นจะเป็นรองแต่ใจเราสู้เข้าบู๊กับวัยรุ่นฝอยทอง
You think maybe you'd be quite disappointed as they look to try and set that right early on here against Portugal. Still alive as well here for P14.
Well, but at the end, this game is like two different matchups, two different mindset, games plan. We saw P14 going for it in the very beginning. The other hand, Rodas Birro kinda tried to survive and get some solitary chances on top. But will be a tough task for the man from Portugal to survive to all those attempts on P14. As we said before, even he got a draw against Argentina. Is one of the favorites in this mobile platform.
P14 trying to turn the screw early. We heard from him in his interview. This will be the greatest honour of my life. That's how much representing Thailand means to P14. He will not want to let his nation down. It's the same for every athlete here for eFootball at the FIFAe World Cup 2024. They're all doing it for their country. And P14 and Rodas Birro are no exceptions to that. 20 minutes gone. Is 0-0.
Also to mention, Harry, that the qualifiers to this FIFAe World Cup in Thailand were massively and they were so tough for all the contenders for that spot representing Thailand, and this P14 that he has been Talon Sui Chomkata. A lot of superb players, and if he's here, is capable to become champion for sure.
The two players who name dropped, of course, qualified for the World Finals earlier on in the year in Tokyo. So that's how good you have to be to just make it to this level. For a nation like Thailand that has the infrastructure for these types of tournaments, the leagues, the E-leagues.
Exactly.
Thailand looking to open the scoring here. Half an hour gone, it's been fairly open. The ball has not gone out of play that much, and really, it's been pretty even, maybe even edging the side of Thailand, who again are coming forward here.
Yeah, I think Rodas Birro is kinda quite late to the matchup. Every single time P14 connect with the center forward, but outside that is doing pretty well. But let's take attention, no? Once he build up, he play high up the pitch, connecting with the CF. P14 are really dangerous. Let's see, we can see, as we saw from the first attempt on goal, looking to connect with the CF, double touch, stunning shot, could be the hit. Now look at the triangle, the through pass for Cristiano Ronaldo. The shot, no, that extra pass, no. And Rafael Leao, which is in this mode, is probably one of the best players so far. Tall, fast, nice dribbling. Probably the best skill so far for a striker or left forward in this case.
Well, this will be the last attack of the first half. Thailand lays it off perfectly. P14
ยังทำอะไรกันไม่ได้แต่เรายังไม่ยอมแพ้เข้าไปบวกกับโปรตุเกสอีกรอบ
We saw Malaysia will keep playing better and better. This man Mbappe was maybe too pressure, too nervous in game one.
Well, P14.
Oh, the
Look at that
pass.
back heel. That's lovely. Maybe inspired by the Malaysian goal elsewhere. Has another chance here for Thailand. Goes for the strike, but Haiza Sai is there. And gratefully for his nation, he's able to gather up the ball.
It's pretty interesting. Like, I'm kind of impressed. Like, P14 has building his play properly well. So Pamane, well done. Who say favorites in eFootball mobile platform? There's no favorites. We've seen down Group A, and once again in Group B, wonderful passing. Cristiano Ronaldo first time shot right foot.
โดนพี่โดเข้าให้แล้วไงทีมชาติไทยโดนขึ้นนำ1-0แต่ยังพอมีเวลาเหลือ P14 เลยสั่งเกมลุกบุกเข้าเต็มกำลัง
Time for reaction, full offensive, and the same full defense blow bar for Rodas Birro. When we got goal finally in Poland versus Morocco.
Lots of eyes on that
We
game
got the
because
attack,
Morocco are
Cameron.
the current league.
It was a mistake. Look at that.
Every time we come away from Thailand, Portugal, we get a goal. Thailand have the equalizer now.
The monster was awake. Wonderful double touch. Pass back. That's it. Well done, P14. You know,
แล้วก็เป็นซูเปอร์ชายใจเด็ดที่สอดขึ้นมาทางแบ็คขวายัดเข้าไป1ตุ่งตามตีเสมอโปรตุเกส1-1และเหลือไม่กี่นาทีสุดท้ายใครยิงเข้าก็ชนะไปเลย
beautiful goals, and we just score like that, even if it's fantastic for your chances. It's like, it's not
Final
the
throws
best.
here
It counts for sure.
Thailand versus Portugal. Portugal leading for a fair amount, but that 80th minute equalizer from P14 means he now has a chance of a smash and grab 3-point performance here. If he can finish off this move, he will recycle possession. Pepe for company, but that one is just wayward.
จบเกมเราไล่ตามตีเสมอโปรตุเกส1-1แบ่งแต้มกันไปอีกแล้วในคู่ต่อมาทีมชาติไทยต้องเจอกับซาอุดีอาระเบียสลานนท์ได้ลูกตั้งเตะจากประตู P14 เลยโถมบุกหนักไม่มึงก็กูต้องตายกันไปข้างนึงอ่ะ
Close, you leave a pass behind. If you mark the runner, you're leaving a shot from the outside of the box, and you really get into that catch-22 situation. As we see here, Thailand and the host Saudi Arabia are going toe-to-toe. Here's Salachat bearing down on Saudi Arabia's goal, goes for control strike. Alawais with a good save as all four games are now underway. Turkey versus Argentina. in the very early stages as we keep our eyes peeled across all of the games. At the moment, we are sticking with the host. Here's Cano. Cano tries to play the ball into Al-Shawaya. Cleared away, and Chanarong wins the header, but here's Ali. Out to Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. Al-Jawaya, Mohamed Cano. Cleared away by Pomfan, but
146 BPM for Adnan. He's had a strike. It's
ตัดภาพมาอีกทีสุภโชคก็กระแทกขึ้นทางกาบซ้าย
we cut away from Turkey at a vital moment, but we will see here that Sadachat bears down.
ยิงอย่างสวยทีมชาติไทยขึ้นนำ1-0และเข้าสู่ช่วงท้ายเกมทีมชาติไทยจะรักษาสกอร์นี้เก็บ3แต้มแรกมาได้ก่อนหรือไม่
The ball back, Al Hassan. They haven't got much time left here. Al Muwalad out onto the left hand side. They're in injury time here. They've not got long and they've run out of time here because Thailand
และก็ทำได้ทีมชาติไทยเก็บมาได้อีก3แต้มเต็มและในแมตช์ต่อมาทีมชาติไทยเจอกับโปแลนด์ P14 ก็ตั้งค่ายกลบุกทะลวงอยู่ฝ่ายเดียว
action underway.
Yeah, it's Poland versus Thailand we have on your screens here. Of course, other games that are taking place. Turkey against Portugal. Morocco versus Saudi Arabia. A little bit of an Arabic derby between those two. So certainly we'll be keeping you across the board there. And of course, Argentina versus Malaysia are the final game involved here, as we'll see. Thailand in the blue from right to left. Chanarong in towards Dangda. Chanarong, Dangda. Back to Chanarong. Chanarong into Sadachat. Sadachat trying to find some space here for Thailand. Bednarek with the touch. And there was an early opportunity there for Thailand if they had a bit more purchase on it and they were able to turn it the other way. But of course, problems there for Poland.
Yeah, Thailand looking for their second win today. I know it's only day one, but let's see if Poland can get their first win. But a strong start from Thailand.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you would expect from Thailand in terms of, as Cole mentioned and the guys mentioned on the desk, is that, you know, Southeast Asia is that little bit of a hotbed of mobile gaming, and none more is kind of on showcase here between what we are seeing here from the Southeast Asian nations within the mobile and within console as well, as Szymanski and Poland try and hold up play for themselves and just try and maybe just get a bit of the ball and try and just figure out what they're going to do here, as Buxter gets the nod down. Down to the right side here for Berezinski. Berezinski looking for the through ball to Frankowski, who's got a turn of pace here. Frankowski into the box it goes. The header is missed. Buriat will move it clear. Dangda will put it back into danger. And again, it's just this frenetic nature, CJ, that we've got here, is that as soon as it looks like one team's on the attack, it just changes again.
Yeah, it was a great chance, but look at Thailand pushing forward now, looking to attack. Through that midfield, can they expose? They've got a little bit of space to work with. You can see how well marked that striker was. And again, Poland defending well. It's still going to be Thailand.
It's Chanarong. Chanarong into Pomfan. Bednarek will clear it away. That little symbol you saw at the top of the screen that looked like a yellow man that was standing there, that's the referee playing advantage for those keeping score at home. So there was a foul in there, but the referee deemed that there had been enough advantage to let play go. As Dangda tries to get past Salomon. It's cleared away by Romanchuk in towards Buxter. Pomfan with the interception. Thailand trying to exert their will on the game, as we understand that some of the other games are just in the process of kicking off. So of course, any goals that go in or any live gameplay we'll see, we will bring that to you as and when we have it. As Pomfan finds Sadachat, Dangda into a channel, great double touch, controlled straight, can't find the corner of the net though. That's a big opportunity for Thailand.
That's two chances now for Thailand. In this first half, you can see the heart rate as well as P14, 155 beats per minute.
It's not quite the 180 that Chris saw at the desk, but it's getting there, it's getting close.
145 for Poland as well, so you can just see the pressure from both nations here. As now is a chance for Thailand to push forward.
It's Kaman, Shaydad, back to Pomfan, Sadachat. Into Dangda, back to Sadachat. Sadachat looking to move it on goal. Controlled strike, good block there by Solomon. Sometimes with defensive play, CJ, sometimes it's just a case of just holding it up and waiting. Don't commit your defender too quickly.
Yeah, shadow defense looks a huge factor.
จบครึ่งแรกแล้วไม่คมพอที่จะจบสกอร์ยังเสมอก็อยู่ 0-0 และในครึ่งหลังเหลือ7นาทีสุดท้ายทีมชาติไทยจะเก็บ3แต้มเพื่อการันตีการเข้ารอบได้หรือไม่
Thailand still 0-0 deadlock. It will take one goal to win it. Can Poland find it or can Thailand find it? They won't find it with passes like that, and they've surrendered the ball back to Poland.
Thailand's sitting third at the moment in the table. Poland bottom of the ladder. They've only got 1 point so far. Bottom of Group B. If they can find some late magic to secure the 3 points. There's a shot parried away. Perhaps the corner looming. So difficult to defend. We might have a goal over in the Argentina match as well. Malaysia, we'll check that one out in a second, but the corner
Closing stages between Poland and Thailand. Thailand, can they find one more attack? Solomon will play it back to his goalkeeper, Skorupski. Skorupski goes forward. Pajetek in towards Zielinski, looking back towards Pajetek. Pomfan will clear it forward. Sadachat.
แต่ก็ยังทำประตูไม่ได้ทำให้ทีมไทยเสมอกับโปแลนด์แบ่งแต้มอีกแล้วแต่ช้างศึกของเราก็ยังอยู่อันดับที่ 3 ของตารางชนะ 1 แพ้ 3 มี 6 แต้มส่วนอันดับ 1 เป็นโมร็อกโกที่ชนะไป 4 นัดติดไปลุยต่อในแมตช์ที่ 5 ทีมชาติไทยเจอกับตุรกีไทยยังชุดน้ำเงินเหมือนเดิมเปิดเกมมา P14 ก็เปิดหน้าแรกเลย
I'm walking home. I walk through the desert, I don't care.
Well, there we go, 3v4. We've got 1v2 as well, 4 matches going on at once. As always, if you do want to check any of the other 3 matches out, we'll be giving you updates, but to watch the full match, Colt, FIFA.gg has all your action, all 4 matches streamed live.
I can't see this being 1-1. Any other result seems viable. As we have Thailand versus Turkey. These two, third and fourth, as you say, it's going to be an absolute goal.
Where the highest percentage chance is, where the greatest efficiency on net, and that's just outside the box, almost a chance there. But as you said, 3v4, the desk has them tied up. It's 6-6 in the table as well here in Group V. But I mean, so much changes, Cole, as we witnessed today through console and mobile. You can be number 1.
As Argentina look to bundle their way through in this group. 1-0. It was Lionel Messi. You ever heard of him, CJ, as an Aussie?
Yeah, is he a boxer?
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Mate, something like that.
Thailand, Turkey, those 18 minutes gone in game time. Still 0-0 here. 0-0 for Poland taking on Saudi Arabia, the hometown favourites. There's a great chance. Oh, just great finish there. Argentina. Oh, how about the best case scenarios? That was an interesting little collision. Turkey, I'll play some defence. Just going to launch it forward.
Yeah, the manual pass comes out through ball. Beautiful play here from Turkey. This one's coming through. Going to be a shooting chance. Surely no. Well defended in the end. The FIFAe World Cup 2024 on console was their run through. How good was it seeing the Malaysians up there in the crow's nest? What was the name that Wes had for it? He had a good name for it. I can't remember what it was, but the box.
Oh, it's the VIP lounge. That's what it is. But not just here in person. You just imagine we talk about the support from the Southeast Asian nations for eFootball. I'm sure back at home, all of the Malaysian fans would have been going absolutely crazy.
P14 is chilling.
P14 is chilling. Yusa up to the 150s. Approaching half-time. Will there be a goal before the main break? It's Thailand work the ball forward.
P14 plays very close to his phone as well. And he's really leaning forward. He wants to see as much of the screen as possible.
Yeah, no one will be able to look over his shoulder, that's for sure. He's quite locked in. Turkey approaching the 45th minute. Last chance for an attack, through ball played, but I mean the defense from both sides here in the first half has been immense. Not too many big chances apart from that first one early, but that's a big turnover. Turkey perhaps now, a chance with a through ball. There's a shot on, coming through. It's just the centre backs every single time.
ต้องเข้าใจด้วยนะครับว่าตัวผู้เล่นเราเนี่ยยิงไกลค่อนข้างยากจบครึ่งแรกทีมชาติไทยยังเสมอตุรกีอยู่ 0-0 ไปต่อในครึ่งหลังวัยรุ่นตุรกีเหมือนจะจับทางได้ทำเกมบุกอยู่ฝ่ายเดียวแต่ทีมชาติไทยก็กัดฟันรอจังหวะและยัดหน้าคืน
Though in our featured match, this really, Cole, is a 6-point swing. 3v4, level in points. We want to be taking the chocolates here, maximising all the points.
Is that a phrase?
Yeah, yeah.
Taking the chocolates. All right, that's a new one. Here's
It's Australian.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a great chance. That's a massive interception in the box. That's where you do not want to be turning the ball over for Thailand. Now, look at the counter-attack. One-on-ones everywhere. Perhaps Dangda couldn't quite get that one through.
They've got to take it away from the centre-backs. Every time a player is through, they're turning in towards the centre-backs, and that's credit to the defence as well. The defenders are reading these last touches. It's quite ideal. Here's Sarachat, though. He does take that turn. That's better. Dangda gets it into the middle. It must be 1-0. It is 1-0. Finally, the decision-making works. We have our own.
ต่อบอลกระสวยจัดธีรศิลป์ไหลต่อให้พีระดลแปดลิเลียดเข้าไปพาทีมชาติไทยขึ้นนำ1-0และเหลือเวลา10นาทีสุดท้าย P14 จะเก็บ3แต้มเต็มนี้ไปได้หรือไม่
It's still proving the difference. Still creating a margin for Thailand. It will be a great start for them, as we mentioned. It is a 3v4 match coming in.
They don't know either. Hands on head everywhere. Morocco had to sink that, and we will see this Thai corner. They're going to try and keep it there, but they've lost the ball. On the left wing, we have Turkey bobbing forward. One more pass in the middle is on, but it's blocked again by this brilliant Thai defence.
I just cannot believe on the other match, Morocco had the chance to equalise, but Turkey, here and now featured. Perhaps some late magic, 4 minutes of stoppage time. They've got the ball, Turkey. Thailand trying to hang on. Turkey trying to whip the ball in, the patience. There is the ball inside, but their keeper will deal with it. And you in with 4 minutes. There's just no time at all. He's going to save all he can and then launch it down the under end of the pitch. Thailand.
จบเกม 90 นาที ทีมชาติไทยเอาชนะตุรกีไป 1-0 เก็บอีก 3 แต้ม และในแมตช์ต่อไป ทีมชาติไทยต้องเจอกับเพื่อนบ้านมาเลเซียที่ฟอร์มโคตรดียังไม่แพ้ใครเลยสักแมตช์เปิดเกมวัยรุ่นมาเลก็พาบอลเข้ามา
They have a chance to deny Thailand if other results go their way.
Definitely, we'll see. We'll always take attention to the rest of the game. So, but the goal difference as Thailand and Argentina draw on match day 1 is in favor for Thailand. Anyway, let's see. Poland versus Turkey. Really important one. Now the throw in. It's in for Malaysia.
จังหวะนี้เราพลาดเองเสียประตูเลยมาเลเซียขึ้นนำ1-0และในจังหวะต่อมาพิรดลชิงวันทูกับธีรศิลป์
But elsewhere,
that's important one.
For Thailand against Malaysia, that's an equalizer now.
และก็ทำได้ทีมชาติไทยตามตีเสมอมาเลเซีย1-1และในนาทีที่ 57 ต่างคนต่างอยากได้ประตูขึ้นนำเพื่อการันตีการเข้ารอบ P14 จะพาธงชาติไทยเข้ารอบ 8 ทีมสุดท้ายได้หรือไม่
1-1.
Yeah, Argentina will end their path into this Group B with 11 points. Now, watching, waiting the rest of the games, especially this one, Malaysia, Thailand. They look for a victory of Malaysia. And then, if not, Poland, Turkey will be the key for Argentina to get in. When now we got Rashid into the left-hand side for the Indonesian, getting into the box, back for Wilkin, an extra pass in the wrong time and in the wrong moment. What it looks like could be a great chance to score again for Malaysia.
We know Argentina have done all they can. Now it's up to every other nation in this group to give us our final results. Wins, if it were to happen for both Turkey and Thailand, would make the Argentina result absolutely pointless, as those two nations would indeed advance. But we can see in front of our very eyes, Malaysia and Thailand locked at one goal apiece. And Malaysia!
Still on the chance for Malaysia. Rashid inside the box, a great turn, but great defense by P14.
Great defence and exactly when it was needed. So much drama at the end of all of our groups here today. Wilkin, Malaysia still, despite having won the group at this point, chasing for more and more goals.
No.
Saw pictures there of Luxem in Argentina waiting and watching to see how this will finish. They would celebrate a Malaysian goal like no other.
Poland and Turkey stands 0-0, which pretty positive for Argentina so far, and Thailand.
Of course, it's still within
will be the last one, Harry,
Thailand's hands here, because if they were to snatch a last-minute goal, that would guarantee their spot in the quarterfinals as well. 90th minute now, and it will be Thailand. Will it? They get the last attack. I think Mbappe will just hold on to this, and that will be the full-time whistle.
จบเกมทีมชาติไทยเสมอมาเลเซียอยู่1-1แบ่งแต้มกันอีกแล้วแต่นั้นก็ไม่ใช่ปัญหาเพราะทีมชาติไทยเข้ารอบ8ทีมสุดท้ายในฐานะอันดับ4ชนะ2เสมอ5แพ้0มี11แต้มเท่ากับอาร์เจนตินาแต่ผลต่างประตูได้เสียเราดีกว่าแค่1ลูกส่งอาร์เจนตินากับโปรตุเกสกลับบ้านและทีมชาติไทยก็เข้ารอบ8ทีมสุดท้ายได้แบบเฉียดฉิวและในรอบ8ทีมสุดท้ายทีมชาติไทยต้องเจอของแข็งอันดับ1จากกลุ่ม A P14 จะเอาชนะได้หรือไม่จะพาทีมชาติไทยเข้ารอบชิงได้หรือเปล่าติดตามต่อได้ใน EP ที่ 2ผมบอกตามตรงนะครับสาเหตุที่ผมทำคลิปนี้ช้าเนี่ยเพราะเรื่องการถ่ายทอดสดเรื่องเดียวเลยฮะคือมันตัดสลับไปมาได้งงมากอะถึงแม้คลิปนี้จะสั้นนะครับแต่ผมใช้เวลาทำคลิปนี้นานมากถ้าอยากดูคลิป EP 2 ต่อเนี่ยก็ฝากกดไลค์กดแชร์กดติดตามให้ผมด้วยหรือซัพพอร์ตผมได้โดยการกดสมัครสมาชิกที่จะได้ดูคลิปใหม่ก่อนใครหรือดูเนตสแสดงกันเข้ามาได้เลยนะครับจะกราบขอบพระคุณมากถ้าผิดพลาดประการใดก็ขออภัยสามารถคอมเมนต์ข้อมูลเพิ่มเติมได้เลยไว้เจอกันใหม่ในคลิปหน้าครับผมบ๊ายบาย